Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Lucy, the eternity she wished for. A safe space in which would be awesome, or... Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Hang on. It's still in my nose, and it's gone. That's a shame. Alright, yeah, welcome back. There's no music because I was doing a lot while this menu was on. I had to go take care of a thing. So, I am back, and we are here, and I try to divert my attention away from it. I'm so tired. That's because I was running too hard. Yeah, we're gonna jump right back into this crap. Musicless as always. She sounds worried. Yeah. It feels as if I just run a marathon. That you didn't have to run because you didn't have to steal her. She is not your property. I can't believe I'm already this exhausted from running a few meters. Oh, so he's over there then? Few meters? A few meters is not that much. It's proved I'm out of shape. As much as video games that have you believe that an entire city is 1 kilometer, that's not right. You can walk 1 kilometer in about 10 minutes. Well, I mean, you can in about 11 minutes. It can't be helped because I'm not very athletic in the first place. I just sit around in the shades during gym classes anyway. You should probably get involved so you aren't out of shape. After school, you will 100% be out of shape. Trust me on that. I take some time to catch my breath. I start to feel better after a few more moments. What is it? Sunbursts and strenuous activity are not good for the body. Please do be careful. They are, if your body is used to that. Why exactly do you think I ran away in the first place? Because you're a fucking weirdo. Lucy is unsure. Lucy has finished searching up relevant information. What? Just a flat what? It's good for the liver, yes? Sure. It was because of you. I wonder if she's ever finding this I wonder if where she's even finding this sort of information. The fucking internet. She's going to WebMD and thinks you have cancer. I shouldn't make jokes about cancer, I'm sorry. If she has a favorites feature, I would like to update it for her. Say. Hi? Yes? Did you know? Did you know? You could probably pass off for an actual person if you just remove the code on your stomach and that strange thing on your ear. Or wear normal clothes. Really? Yeah. So long as you stop being so weird. Yeah, like that. Lucy has never acted weird. You have it's not a lot of weirdness, but you've been consistent with it. Like, there's never been a moment where it's ever faltered. You're consistently doing the weird shit. Piffed! I just thought of something funny. I come up with a small lie to make her stop pouting. It is not worked. I'm surprised that she hasn't realized it herself. Speaking of which, gonna change the topic on that. Whatever is the thing on your ear? No, that's not possible. That's what I figured. What did I actually... Hang on. What did I actually say? Log. See, which... Can't you take that thing, whatever it is, on... Oh, okay. It'd be problematic if there wasn't a way to tell humans and androids apart. I guess. Imagine robots like Lucy running amok in our society. Okay, cool. It seems pretty normal to me. Oh no! That android is buying groceries, and that one is getting car insurance. Oh no! There would be mass confusion and chaos. Only from fucking idiots. Mir? What is it? Lucy wants to stop by somewhere before going home. Is that alright? You want to stop by somewhere? You want to get a fish? Pet fish? Yes, Lucy accidentally forgot to collect her part-time pay. A part-time pay? You have a job now? The fuck? What do you mean? You work somewhere? Yes, Lucy started working at a shop a few days ago. Makes perfect sense. A shop? You can't be talking about that place with the weird guy. You mean wherever you are? She lives with a weird guy. It's not that weird. Weird? Ah, yes. It's that one. By weird, she knew exactly who I was referring to. Let's have a moment of silence for the repairman. Well, it's out of school. Lucy decided to help out at the shop. Why would you bother working in the first place? Isn't there an old saying? If you don't have a job, you're useless. He who does not work, neither shall he eat. Makes sense. I do work. I don't have a job, but I work and I eat. Those things are unrelated. I'm not self-sufficient. Lucy just wants to be less of a burden to I want to ask you something. And be honest with me. Do you even like me? What my father said about paying the bills, that's still in your mind, isn't it? That is not true. I mean, even if it was, that can't be the only reason. I was about to say people aren't that one-dimensional, but I forgot. What are you, a politician? Lucy denies that ever happened. I won't get angry, so be honest. Well, maybe a little. Ah! Why? Are you an idiot? Murderer, violence is prohibited by law. It doesn't apply to you. And I promise not to get angry. I'm just trying to knock some sense into you. Angrily, by smacking you in the face. It's the same logic as hitting an old television to make it work. In that it doesn't. That's fucking been myth-busted. Lucy's a state-of-the-art model of android. It's unfair to be compared to an old television. That's because you keep telling me all these stupid things. My father was just saying that on a whim. Why would you even care about something like that? I don't know, maybe because she's not fucking you? Maybe people who aren't you have any idea what's going on in this world. This guy's a fucking asshole. By on a whim, does Murrah mean... He was just making excuses to yell at us. Us. Not you, but us. Don't you know about Leon Festinger's theory of cognitive dissonance? Oh yeah, I keep that one offhand in my pocket. Leon Festa... Lucy's not sure. You can look it up, you know. Now Lucy knows. Yeah, you looked it up. I can never get used to how fast she can search anything on the go. It's part of being a robot. So yeah, what my father has been saying is not necessarily the truth. It's just his emotions getting the better of him. What I'm trying to say is that the electricity bill is actually none of our concern. So we can blast tunes all night, every night, and spend trillions of dollars on electricity. Ain't my problem. I don't have to fucking deal with it. Really? Yeah. And that's a relief. Lucy lets out a small sigh. A small sigh. You don't sweat the small stuff. You don't sweat at all. There's no need for you to get a job. There's other reasons to get a job than because a person was upset at you. Even so, Lucy still wants to work. She wants to be a help to... Even though I'm telling you not to? As long as Lucy isn't causing any trouble for a murderer, she will still like to help. This robot refuses to listen to its master. You fucking say it now! Fuck you! If she really wanted to help me, the least she could do is obey. Cool. That's not even slightly okay. So annoying. Go do whatever you want then. I spit out the words as I move along. Hey, we're here now. Sorry, I didn't have anything to say during that transition. When we walked into the shop, the owner was already busy with another guest. You know, as people who work often are. Welcome! Oh, it's you again? I can see that you treat your customers well, as usual. Why don't you pay up if you want some sort of special treatment? Whoa, who the fuck is this guy? Cereal. Huh? I should get going now. I don't know, I want to give a stupid voice. But you just got here. Let's have a drink after I'm done. I have some business to take care of, so maybe next time. I guess it can't be helped. Alright, see you later then. The man never once took his eyes off Lucy until he left. Even then he didn't, but whatever. The fuck was that guy? That's funny, then. After making sure he was gone, I asked the repairman a question. Hey, what's your name, by the way? I never caught that. Who was that? A friend of mine who runs a robot shop in another town. He's planning to expand his business here, so he's asking if I'm willing to work for him. That's good. Congratulations on becoming a professional engineer. What's next? Building a dispenser? Wow, what an asshole. Making references to video games. Fuck you, buddy. Hey, that's very funny, kid. Who said I accepted? I'm not giving up this quiet, relaxing life just yet. You can have this. He tosses me a sheet of paper that reads, "You owe me money." Robotshopserial.net. There's spaces. You can't put spaces in a URL. New location, grand opening. In a futuristic metallic font. Why is it futuristic to you? You live in like 2050. What's... Oh, forgot his voice. What's this? Flyer? Oh, excuse me. It's from that guy you just saw. When I look at you, I can sort of see your future, you know? You look like you probably end up unemployed or homeless when you grow up. When you grow up. Well, that's why I'm looking out for you, kid. Keep that flyer and tell the guy that sent you if you ever need a job. Aren't you grateful? Fuck it. Thank you, I'll use it if I ever run out of toilet paper. Come on, just try calling him. Maybe you'll get some parts for cheap, you know? Accidentally threw in some Boston there. It doesn't seem like I'll ever need it, but I just had to keep it for now. Sorry, the decision making is left up to me. Okay? You ain't got a fucking say in what decisions I make. Achievement unlocked. Blutterfly flecked. Blutterfly Alfleck. Like Ben, but Blutterfly. The repairman is performing a routine maintenance on Lucy. I've been sitting here for around half an hour, listening to the two chatter away. I feel like a routine maintenance that, after 2 days, probably shouldn't take half an hour. I feel like that's time-consuming. They seem to have agreed on trading Lucy's part-time pay for her regular maintenance. Sure. Shortly after, the session's finished. With no other business, we decide to head back. On the way out, I casually toss Repairman a question. It's the same one I'd asked Dr. Gears. Do you believe that robots have feelings? Huh? He gives me a blank stare. It forms into a serious look. It form-fits into a serious look. Why do you ask? No reason. It just came to me. Multiple times. Every time I see Lucy, it's just the only thing that comes to mind. Oh my god. And he continues to stare at me for a while, weirded out by my weird question and weird behavior, because I'm weird. Like he's trying to read my mind. He looks as if he understands what I'm thinking. Well, since you've been spending so much time with Lucy, I suppose I understand why you'd be perplexed. It's natural you'd be wondering about that. So, what do you think? Do androids have feelings? Will the menu stop popping up at fucking inopportune times? They're imitations. Imitations? I don't know what that word means suddenly. Not the real deal. Lucy's feelings are not genuine. She's a little different from the other androids. She can do almost everything a real person can do. Thinking and experiencing on her own, then reacting. Getting angry, sad, or happy. But in the end, they're nothing but imitations. It'd be inaccurate to say that they're her own feelings. That they're her own true feelings. But at the same time, she's extremely close to the real thing. She's a fake piece of diamond that even professionals can't tell apart. A near-perfect replica. But the real diamonds have an astronomically high value. On the other hand, a fake one won't even surpass the value of a genuine, no matter how close the real thing it may be. I disagree with all this personally, but whatever. What do you think about Lucy? What do you mean? Well, watching her, watching what she's been doing, I want to know what you've been thinking. Compared to a real person, how does it feel to be with a fake? How does the Lucy you know compare to a real woman? I don't know. I'm asking you because I don't know. Not that I'm familiar with how a proper woman acts anyway. Well, whether you want to concern yourself with it or not, that's your choice. It's not something I can decide for you. Cool. I know where I stand. I have no idea where this character's gonna go, though. I mull over a few things on the way home. Within me, logic is clashing with emotion. My brain is a mess. My brain was a mess. It still is, though. I used to drink. I still do, but I used to too. She's not a human, but an android. This is what I need to focus on. The mystery behind an android's feelings. The difference between man and android. Man-droid. Let's say that a certain god created humans. Sure, let's say that. Doesn't matter which one. Thanks. That's real cool. The Allah, the Lord, or the Buddha. Yeah, that's totally how that works. Any of the countless Hindu or Japanese deities, it doesn't matter. I like how you're very clearly trying to avoid stirring anyone. I'd also like to make it clear that I'm not here to debate between creationism and evolution. Yeah, you're full-on backpedaling. Whoever created humans and other creatures, whoever created the earth and the universe, whatever our origin, let us refer to it as God. Cool, glad you spent 20 minutes figuring that one out. God created man. Then man created robots. Man was made from DNA that God created. And robots are made from an algorithm program that man created. Now, let's try asking ourselves, what if the robot algorithms match how human brains work? What if robots are capable of acting or feeling the same way we do? Alright, now you're actually getting into the philosophical quandary that people actually think about. Now, I am not a believer of, like, a lot of organized religions. I think there's way too many inconsistencies to be real. I'm pretty sure some god or deity or fucking whatever created the universe. It had to come from somewhere. And people are just like, oh, what about the Big Bang? I'm like, well, where did that come from? And then they don't give me an answer. I'm like, there you go. But for the most part, there's no one guiding humanity. There's no one, like, this is my opinion, of course. There's no one, like, guiding humanity. There's no one doing all that stuff. The whole concept of free will sort of goes out the window if someone is in control and has a plan for everything. But that's my opinion. Now, hypothetically, if robots were to have free will, then humans wouldn't be in control of them, as is my belief. I would think that for them to have free will at all, and to be sapient, then we shouldn't be in control of them. We should just let them be. And they won't... Like, humans suck. Only some of them want to overthrow God as they know it, so, like, you can't just assume every robot ever is going to try and overthrow humanity, unless humanity gives them a reason to, and they're fucking stupid. We're already the second. We have yet to be the first, quite yet. But anyway, what if robots are capable of acting or feeling the same way we do? Then could you really still designate them as fake? I don't already, but then again, that doesn't matter to me. If something is fake or genuine, it's still there. If something is a flower or a piece of cardboard, it's still nice to look at. Like, I won't be having sex with a robot, but I can have a chat, be friends. As you watch them act just like real people, would you be able to convince yourself that they're not human? I wouldn't feel the need to. So, these questions are relevant to me. But if you guys watching have any sort of opinion, and are still watching, because I doubt it, then yeah, feel free to comment about that. And if they're fakes, who's to say we ourselves are genuine? That's also a good question. Who's to say that humans are genuine? Or that the word genuine, by the way we define it, actually has any meaning based in this context? It doesn't matter, is what the answer is. What is real? What is not? What are the standards? The standards are what we set as humans, as we have the free will here. We set the standards. We say what's real and what isn't. We define the words that we made in our own language. That's that. Someone once said that people see only what they want to see, and people build a world with only what they can see. It might have been Schopenhauer. I can't pronounce that. Schopenhauer. Anyway, Boomhauer. Since we know nothing about the far outreaches of the universe, we cannot conclude that we humans are real. Okay. This is getting me nowhere. I mean, it's questions people want to ask and want to answer, but to me, it doesn't matter. You know what's real? That sign out there. That street on the ground. Those blades of grass. Those are real. That fucking plastic flamingo. That's real. All that shit's real because it exists and does stuff. Okay? An imitation human is still... It's like it's not a human, but it is real. I'm just running around in circles. Well, you've been doing that the whole game, so I don't really blame you. It's making my head spin. Bearing religious beliefs, it's also scary to think about what might be waiting for us out there. I mean, I guess. Grip my head tightly in frustration. Ah! No matter how hard I try, a clear conclusion eludes me. But one thing's for certain. Something deeply rooted inside me. Something inside me is about to change. Ah, transition time. But yeah, like, people often, they're just like, they're afraid of robots, but they're afraid of a lot of shit. And I'm like, I'm not. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Like, whether you want it to or not, it's gonna go down. So you better know where you want to be, essentially. Let's hit escape. Okay? Let's hit escape. Hit escape. Hit escape. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm a Keywii. You've been great too, and you have yourself a delightful day. I may pick up this conversation next time, but just in case I don't, I'm of the opinion that we should allow robots to have free will and to walk around and do their robotly duties, because for the most part, real life ain't a movie. It's not going to go down the way you think it will. It could, potentially, but the odds are it's going to go down way differently. And, like, even the way I think won't happen, probably. You can't prepare for the fucking world to change. No one prepared for the internet. We're still going through the fallout of that shit. Corporations have just recently figured out that they can use it. So, this is going to be a long time running. But as of right now, if you see a robot walking down the street that sort of looks human, don't be an asshole dick about it just because you're afraid. Treat it with the same respect you would an animal or a person. Which is to say, don't beat the shit out of it. That's what I think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day. Goodbye!